Today I want to talk about something that I think is completely overcomplicated in the self-improvement space, in the business space, in the fitness space, anything that requires hard work. And what I'm talking about is mindset. You can go on the internet and find hundreds or even thousands of videos talking about mindset and little tips and tricks to make your mindset, more wired to success, or, different things that you should do to your mindset in order to make yourself more prone to success. And it's all bullshit. It really just comes down to a couple things. And most people who've actually gone through the pain and gone through the work of improving themselves to a substantial amount will just understand this on their own. And once you do understand it, all it really does is help you prioritize your time into tasks that are going to have a higher return on your investment, whether that be in terms of health or fitness, whether that be in terms of business, whether that be in terms of anything. And so now that I've kind of explained what I think about mindset in general, let me tell you what you can do in order to use this to your advantage. The first thing I want to say is throw the mindset stuff out the window. Your mindset will never save you, right? Think about it. Who do you think is going to progress further? The guy who has the perfect mindset on going to the gym, understands how things work, understands even the best way to build muscle, the best way to lose fat, and the best way to get in great shape, but doesn't act on any of it, versus the guy who goes to the gym every single day with little to no information, right? He goes into the gym though every single day and he does something, but he's able to make observations and calculated decisions on what's working, what's not working, what's worth continuing, what's not worth continuing. And as he stays in the gym longer and stays more consistent over time, learns more information from outside sources. Obviously, the guy who's actually putting in the actions and the work is the only one who's going to make progress. Because you can have the best mindset on something, but if you're not implementing on it, then you're not going to get anything from it. And I think that's the thing that holds most people back. Intrinsically, they understand what they need to do. You watching right now, you probably have a goal and you probably have an idea on what it is you need to do in order to achieve that goal. Say you want to start a business. The first thing that you got to do is to get people aware of your service or product that you want to sell. So instead of watching videos on how to generate leads, start making some content. Start running paid ads. Start going door to door. Start making some cold calls. The only real mindset I have for anybody, which applies to everything, is it's gonna be hard. You just gotta do the work and you gotta stay consistent. And it's really hard to do the work. I understand that it's so much easier said than done. And leading back into mindset, you're never gonna do the work unless you actually have a desire for the outcome. If you don't feel pain seeing your body, if you don't feel bothered looking in the mirror and seeing that, you're fat, it's unlikely you're going to stick through the actions that you need in order to lose that fat. But if you wake up every single morning and you absolutely hate the way you look, then of course you're going to be much more motivated and in the end disciplined to do those things that you need to do. So it's not so much of a mindset issue as it is a desire issue. But then again, even if you do have that desire, you still might not act in accordance of what is going to bring that pain point down. And the reason for that is going to be because you don't have a reason. Sure, you've been fat for the last 5 years. But thinking back, I don't like the way I look, but my life's been fine. I'm still, able to do everything. Why even bother? So if you have no reason, that might be the way you see things. That might be your mindset towards losing weight. But if you get a heart attack and the doctor tells you, if you do not lose weight, you're going to die. Your children are never going to see you live past 40. Your wife is going to raise your kids alone, whatever it might be, right? Now you have a reason. You have something deeper. For me, I always wanted to make money by myself. I never wanted to go to college. I knew that, you're not going to become super rich by doing that. And that's the desire that I had. I wanted to become filthy rich. And so through my high school years, I remember, freshman year in the summer, I was like, all right, I got to start making some money. So by the time I graduate, I can just say, fuck college. I don't need to do this. For around 3 days, I stood consistent with the business because I had the desire, but then I quit. I didn't have a deep reason. Next year, the next summer, same thing. I stuck with something for like 2 days and then I just quit. And then my third year of high school rolls around. And mind you, this whole time, my passion, everything that I wanted in life was bodybuilding related. I really wanted to become a bodybuilder. That was my whole life. Like that was literally all I did. That's all I thought about. That's all I cared for. That was literally 100% of my life. But unfortunately, beginning of grade 11, I had to spend 3 months in the hospital due to a bodybuilding related incident, injury, whatever you might call it, but I had some heart issues. That sounds really sus. I promise I was not on gear. But it was then when I realized, oh shit, it's now or never. Now the only thing I cared about has been taken away from me completely. Since then, I wasn't able to work out for a year. So I thought to myself, it's literally now or never. I have to start making money now. And from that point, I started working hard and building up good habits and building up a good work ethic mentally because of that strong desire paired with the deep reason as to why I need to achieve something. So realistically, your success all depends on the fact of your mindset and whether you have a strong desire paired with an absolute deep reason as to why you want to achieve something. That is the mindset that you must have. Apart from that, and once you have that, all it is taking action and nothing else. Sure, there might be some little things that, can fix and help you, but those things are just completely irrelevant, especially in your early stages. When you're just starting out and once you learn and have consumed enough content and whatever you need in order to start, just start and get obsessed with making progress in whatever it is you started. Because unless you're working directly on what you want to achieve, you're almost just wasting your time. I'll repeat that again. You're almost just wasting your time. Watching mindset videos is a waste of time. You need to be taking action. You need to be implementing on what you know. You need to be taking the actions that you need to be taking. That was a weird sentence, but you need to be doing that, taking the actions that are going to get you closer to your goal, and everything else comes to the side. You can watch mindset videos on your free time. You can do that, but make sure you're taking action and just keep in mind that you're only going to be able to take action when you have a strong desire and pain for something paired with a really deep reason as to why you need to achieve a certain goal.